given what I just showed you, given what could be his biggest limiting factor as a pro, do you think he can become a top 5 quarterback in spite of his lack of perfect spirals? Or do you think he can overcome that and become a top 5 quarterback? How do you see his career unfolding?
I just feel like it's way too for me to even put him up there in the top 5 range. Like he has to prove he's better than his rookie class, with the Zach Wilsons, the Trevor Lawrences, Mac Jones. He's not even above Justin Fields. He hasn't proved that he's a better quarterback than those guys right now. And so he pretty much hasn't proven anything really. You've seen flashes here and there, but top 5, that's franchise Super Bowl. That's what everybody wants. So right now I hope so. I mean, I'm a fan, so I would that's what I hope for. But I can't see that right now. I can't see Trey Lance in top 5 right now. Like I said, he has to. To me, let's see who's the best rookie out the pack. Let's see what is he better than Mac Jones?
Yeah.
Is he going to be better than those guys?
Yeah. Jones was the Pro Bowl last year. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think he has. I'm not saying that he can't or that it's not that he just can't do it, but he has to prove it. You gotta prove that you could play, that you could start. Is Jimmy G gonna come back, and is he gonna beat out Jimmy G? It's just a lot of unknowns still in the air.
I think he does have. I've said he has the best skill set I've ever seen. I think he's got just a tremendous collection of talents. But the spiral thing is killing me, and I wonder the best down, because he's got this big arm, and you think he's going to be this downfield thrower like Mahomes or young Roethlisberger. But I saw Roethlisberger in his prime. I've seen Herbert in person. I've seen Russell Wilson. Those are some great downfield throwers, and there's a special feeling you get when you see them throw long. It's almost like time stops. You can't hear anything. It's a thing of beauty. You know what I mean? It's like, how did you throw the ball that far, that precisely with that spiral? And very few people in the world can do it. I've seen Roethlisberger do it. I've seen Herbert do it. I don't know if you have to be able to do it to be a top 5 quarterback, but I don't know if Lance will ever have that. That throw is like, oh my God, that was beautiful. Like Warren Moon when we were kids, his throws were just gorgeous. Rodgers' throws were freaking gorgeous. I don't know if you're ever going to ever really say that about Trey Lance, that he has a gorgeous throw. But the fact that he's so smart, so mobile, so big, it might not be a big deal. It's not like Peyton Manning's throws were gorgeous.
Yeah. No, I mean that, and I feel like leading into the draft, the year that he got drafted, I honestly watching him, I didn't see the vision. I just saw a raw player in terms of I didn't see a natural thrower. Like I'm not a QB guru, but you think of all those guys that you name, Mahomes, Russell Wilson, whoever. It just seems like they could throw the ball. The natural throwers,
they can spin it. They can spin it.
They can spin it.
They can spin it. Yeah.
And I never, watching Trey Lance, it was a lot of accuracy issues from what I saw. From what I saw, just on the college stage, it just seemed like, okay, damn, how he missed that pass. That was just and like I said, I couldn't see the vision, but Kyle Shanahan sees or I don't know what he sees now, but he saw the vision. But yeah, just the natural throwing ability to just to be a thrower. Forget the running thing, forget all that, because the mobile, forget all the strong, all that. Are you accurate? Can you throw? Are you a great thrower? You think about Matt Stafford and how he just, in the playoffs, he just looks like a skilled, quarterback is a skillful position. It's like a skill. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like if you playing, I don't know, what's a sport where you need a lot of skill?
Baseball.
A baseball, right? Or something where it's damn, these dudes, forget the athletic abilities, but these dudes are skilled, and I didn't really see that with Trey Lance in terms of throwing the ball, but I think Kyle Shanahan is betting on the person. like what type of person he is, and can he get better? Can he, is he the person? Like, is this person going to work to get better? Does he have what it takes to get better? So I think that's what he saw. But yeah,
I think Lance is better than Jimmy right now. I think he'll be good. I think he may end up being the best quarterback from that class. Like, I'm not big on Zach Wilson. He's not getting good reviews right now. Freaking Trevor Lawrence did nothing his rookie year. Mac Jones is nice, but not great. Justin Fields is in a terrible organization. I don't know. I mean, Lance could be the best from this class, but is he ever going to be top 5? I don't know. And that's a question the Niners are going to have to really, really think about before they give him a second contract that potentially could be $500 million. Like, he could be great on his rookie deal, but they really got to be honest with themselves about what his ceiling is. And I guess they'll find out over the next few years, of course. But that's a whole different question. Like, is he a 10-year starter for the 49ers? I don't know about that. There's more I need to see. He should have started last year. Should start this year. Because I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is a particularly high bar, even though he can spin it. He won't throw the ball down the field. Ever since he missed Emmanuel Sanders in the Super Bowl, he's had PTSD and he won't throw the ball on the field.
I got a question though. Like, this is kind of off the topic, but all right. So if Trey Lance, if he's not who Kyle Shanahan thought he was, what do you think happens to Kyle Shanahan?
It's a good one. I mean, I don't know if Trey Lance starts this year, the next 3-4 years, but the Niners don't give him a second contract and move on. Like, I mean, I think it's okay. Like, isn't that what's happening with Lamar Jackson right now in Baltimore? They haven't really decided what they want to do with Lamar yet. They're sort of on the fence there. So I mean, the Niners.
But Lamar was an MVP though.
That's true. That is true.
Like if Trey's MVP, then Kyle did a good pick.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, I would have to say that Kyle's reputation is highly tied to Lance. I have to say.
Yeah.
And you hear whenever you ask Kyle, can you fix accuracy? He's like, I can sort of like work on your footwork to get you sort of aligned with your target. That's the right answer. There's nothing Kyle can do for Trey about finishing his throws with more of a wrist snap and more pronation. Like, that's on Trey to go to Tom House and work on that as much as he can and try to make that muscle. Like, you need to really do that 10,000 times as soon as possible.
Right. I mean, I heard Steve Young when he was talking. He said either, just with being accurate, and he said he feels like Trey Lance is smart enough. Like, it's not like he has a processing problem where it's like you don't know where to go with the ball or anything like that. But it's where to go with the ball, but can you get it there? Right. And that is, you can't really teach that. Either you have it or you don't. And so, like, that's the part that I don't. I need to see that. I need to see, like, can you do the basics? Like yes, Jimmy G, we need to upgrade. Niners need to upgrade from Jimmy G, but at the end of the day, at least he was able to, do the easy stuff sometimes. He wasn't a bad quarterback. Jimmy G wasn't a bad quarterback, but I guess my point is with Trey Lance, like, it seems like it's hectic. It's hectic, and then you might get a big splash play, but what about all the other 90% of the snaps you taking? Like, can you just get the ball from point A to point B smoothly?
Yeah. See, to me, I'm seeing a guy who's doing that much better. Like, he hesitated last year. He was the slowest to get the ball out of his hands last year, and I think some of that was complicated offense rookie. Now, to me, he's getting the ball out of his hands much quicker. I'm not timing him. It just seems that way. It's just this one thing. It's like, man, you're a professional quarterback and you don't throw great spirals. It's kind of amazing, right? You do everything else great. You do literally everything else off the charts. Run, process, lead, work hard. Can't throw a spiral, though. You really can't throw. So I don't know. I mean, is that going to hold him back from being a top 10 quarterback? Maybe. Maybe not. It didn't hold back Peyton Manning. We could just leave it at that. But it's definitely something he should be working on. It's how he can become 1% better.
Like, I'm saying, are you seeing some like big ducks or something? Like, what are you seeing?
When he misses by a lot.
Okay.
So I just feel like he can't, like Steve said, he can't put the ball where he wants every time. Although, I mean, he completed 18 of 21 in his first practice I saw, and he was 9 of 14 in his second. So he's not a liability. You know what I'm saying? It's just he could be better.
Right. And I mean,
When you notice the wobble, your eyes aren't playing tricks on you. It's really there.
Right. But the thing is about like right now, they in t-shirts and shorts. So
Exactly.
when it's live, even in training camp, it's not gonna be live. But once it's like preseason or the season, when you get that real rush and that adrenaline gets to going, then how is that? Is he just gonna be firing it out there? Like, is it like I feel like so that's the part that's gonna be I'm interested to see though. Honestly, I'm interested to see because this is Shanahan's quarterback, and I think Shanahan can do things. I mean, like he did with Jimmy. It's not like he had Mahomes back there, somebody back there who like he had to make plays around Jimmy. So I just feel like he's gonna do that with Trey Lance, and Trey Lance has a bigger upside, but that's not always going. That's not always gonna work, and so can he do the easy stuff when that rush is coming?
I think
What you
Trey's
think?
going to win a lot of games, especially on that rookie deal. But the question is he going to be worth that $50 million a year contract? Because to be worth that, you got to be pretty much flawless. I mean, you got to be elite. If you have any flaws in your game, you're not going to be able to carry your team making all that money. So I don't know.
What'd you think about that Rich Scangrello, that interview he did when he was? That seemed like he really wasn't feeling it, huh?
He had nothing nice to say about Trey Lance.
In this, I was just like, damn, like that was interesting to me. And then I remember hearing something about like when Mike McDaniel when he first got his job with Miami. I think he was on a Rich Eisen show, and Rich Eisen was asked him like he asked him, what do you think about Trey Lance? And then Mike McDaniel's like, he basically he was like what did he say? He said like, what I saw. He said what I saw wasn't the finished product, so I can't really make that judgment. And I was just like, I'm like, okay, but like you didn't see that's all you could give. Like it just didn't seem like there was a lot of from those two guys who left the building. I feel like if you leave, you could like be like, man, this dude was like he's gonna be crazy. Like he's like you better watch out. Like no, I seen some stuff, and it was from both those guys. It was kind of like they seemed underwhelmed, to say the least.
Well, we'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna come back to you, Sven. Hold on. Invading Robot says it could be that the Niners coaches see the wobble, but this offseason they wanted Trey Lance to work on other things like footwork and accuracy. You probably can't work on everything at once. Maybe next year. Yeah, perhaps. Or that's just how he throws. I mean, get Peyton Manning through with a wobble. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.